Greetings, my name is Garrett Min. I'm contacting Hobby King this afternoon about two Turnigy 210 DMH servos that I bought. Both of the servos failed today, this afternoon, installed on Pixhawk throttle channel number 3. I filed two separate RMAs because the two Turnigy servos failed at different times this afternoon. The first RMA that I filed was RMA number 229346. In that RMA, I formatted and stated that the Turnigy 210 DMH failed for unknown reason, although I suspected it may have been because the servo rail was powered by 7.2 volts instead of 6 volts or 5 volts. Although at the time I didn't list in the RMA that there were also 4 other Turnigy 210 DMH servos installed on the same Pixhawk servo rail, and those servos are working just fine. Since then, I installed another Turnigy 210 DMH servo on the Pixhawk throttle channel number 3, and readjusted the Pixhawk servo rail to 5.25 volts. All 4 of the Turnigy 210 DMH servos passed, and one of them failed on the throttle channel number 3 again. The second Turnigy 210 DMH servo today to have failed on the Pixhawk throttle channel servo number 3. I will show here is Free Sky Tyrannus, Pixhawk, and Turnigy 210 DMH servo installed on the Pixhawk, connected to the Free Sky Tyrannus to the servo rail, functioning just fine at 5.25 volts. Here's Turnigy 210 DMH. Turnigy 210 DMH. Here's the second one. Is also functioning just fine on the Pixhawk servo rail at 5.25 volts. Here's another one, functioning just fine, and a fourth one, which is also functioning, but you can't see it because the servo horn's not installed. Additionally, on the same Pixhawk servo rail, I have installed 4 of these GoTech aluminum hard case high voltage 8.5 kilogram servos onto the Pixhawk servo rail, and those are also functioning just fine. Now, so I've got 4 of these parachute servos, and then I've got a GoTech servo there, another GoTech there, and 2 GoTechs on the back. Okay, so here on the Pixhawk servo rail, I have on this wire is channel number 3, the throttle channel. I've wired up a good Turnigy 210 DMH to the throttle channel, and you can see it's moving there with the throttle on channel number 3, just fine and good. I'll disconnect that wire. These are the 2 Turnigy 210 DMH servos that failed today. I'll go ahead and disconnect that wire there and connect both of these 2 Turnigy 210 DMHs that failed today to show the failure that occurred on channel number 3, which doesn't make much sense because all 4 of those parachute servos are working just fine on the same Pixhawk servo rail. Now here is okay, here's the good Turnigy 210 DMH that I just showed you. Here's one of the bad ones. In this example, moving the same throttle lever on channel 3, and it's not moving at all. Okay, so I'll disconnect that one, and then I'll connect this one that's broken also